I'm going to show you how to increase your mental discipline so that you won't look back at your life 5 years from now thinking, damn, I'm still in the same spot. This is Jim with SeductionUnleashed.com, help you unleash your best with women and beyond. And if it's your first time to this channel and you want to learn about dating, relationships, self-improvement, and motivational content, start now by joining that notification gang so you don't miss anything. Step number 1, set deadlines. Think about life itself for a second. Let's get philosophical. Everything you know, the sun, the moon, everything's a system, right? As a man, your body, it's a system, right? And think about it, we're men, right? So we're supposed to be really logical. So if you think about your life and you think about your life in terms of a system, you should have some kind of systemic kind of organization when it comes to everything around in your life, bro. So you want to be on top of the things that matter the most. So you want to be constantly setting deadlines, whether it be for the week, whether it be for the day. The only thing I don't recommend is a lot of times people say write a list, but if you end up with a big ass list, it's a good start, but I would also segment that list. So say you take 2 goals from that list and you just make those 2 goals for that day or even that week. Start off with small incremental steps and deadlines so that you can just build up a habit of small victories, especially things that are very easy and you can just get it out the way so you can just get those easy victories under your belt. Step number 2, associate positivity to productivity. Now, every time you accomplish something, you want to basically reward yourself, whether it be with something that's an actual reward or something that's just your emotions itself. If you do something good, don't feel stupid if you just sit there and you fucking cheer yourself on. I don't care if it's out loud and people hear you, give yourself a fucking high five, make yourself feel good, smile. Every time you have a small victory, you want to reward yourself. You want to bask in that moment. Think about it. Have you ever had something that you needed to do, but maybe you just never got around to it? Part of the reason is because as soon as you think about it, you consider it like work. You just have a certain emotion attached to it and it's just a negative one. You want to turn this around through repetition of the exact opposite, which is essentially positive things. Every time you do something positive, you reward yourself, and over time it'll have a shift in your mind as long as you stay consistent. Number 3, associate pain to negative habits. So every time you do something negative, I want you to feel shitty. I want you to feel like, damn, why did I do that shit? I want you to basically make that emotion, it might sound fucked up, but sometimes we need it. Like, there was an activity that was popularized by Tony Robbins, he probably originated it, which is essentially to write down a list of all positive things about where you would be in 5 to 10 years if you keep doing something that you're supposed to be doing. And then the other list is basically you write down a list of where you would be 5 to 10 years if you kept doing this really negative thing that you're trying to get rid of. By the end of the list, you basically have a whole bunch of answers that lead to you really not wanting to do it again. It looks horrible when you just see it on paper because you're like, damn, where would I be in 10 years if I don't ever get laid? Where would I be in 10 years if I stay in the same job? You think about those questions and they make you depressed, and that's supposed to motivate you, really, bro, because think about it. If you don't want to be in the same spot in 10 years, you can't keep doing the things that you keep doing. You keep doing the things that you've been doing, you're going to keep getting the results that you've always gotten. And right now it might seem okay, but are you going to be okay with it 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, if you're in the same position? Then number 4, put your phone on silent mode, bro. If you have something to do, if you have that paper to write, or you just have that thing that you wanted to create, maybe that website or whatever it is, click off those fucking porn tabs, whatever it is, Pornhub, Facebook, Instagram. Just cut it for an allotted amount of time that you need to get your shit done, man. Number 5, this is more of a little micro technique that you can do to stop basically procrastination right at that moment. So say you are about to do something or you want to do something and you have that one moment of hesitation. A really good technique that I learned is basically to count down from 5 as soon as you feel yourself hesitating to do something. Like, let's say you want to write a paper and then you just, that one moment you feel yourself like, I don't want to write that paper. You just count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this will basically help distract your brain and reset it. And then once you get to 1, just immediately get up and do whatever it is that you have to do. This will take you out of that moment and out of your body so you can just focus on something else that'll just naturally lead to you doing the thing that you need to get done. So if you dig that kick-ass video and you want to see more self-improvement and motivational content, dating and relationships, start now by clicking that subscribe and bell notification so you join that notification gang. So until next time, man, remember, confidence is bred by competence. Peace.